Let's go over our self tanner. So this is our retail line. If you noticed, the retail products are white, the professional products are black. So there's a good way to tell the difference on what's what when you're getting started. The self tanner was our first retail product. So originally it has 8% of the active ingredient, the Beet DHA in there. This is Gradual buildable self tanner. This goes on clear, which is huge because you can put it on right out the shower, and then later on in the day, 8 hours later, you start to notice some color 3 hours later, but it's really like full on about 8 to 10 hours later, you'll notice the color that this product has. Now, why would you push this product? Because you're spray tanning. Well, because anyone who's coming in for a spray tan loves to self-tan. They might not always be able to make it to the appointment. This is a way for you to upsell them and make more money off of that one appointment. I remember at some point in my life I was worried to sell too many products because I thought that they would start to use them instead of getting a spray tan. That is not the case. That has never happened. It's just giving them more options, and they will trust the brand, trust the product, and it's a way for you to upsell and make money, which we will have a whole section on how to upsell. But what I want you to know about the Beettan Self-Tanning Lotion is it goes on clear, it is buildable. One layer of it will get you a nice light to medium tan. Within minutes, you can apply a second layer, which will make it darker. So if your clients want darker results, you can immediately apply that second layer, or you can apply it the next day, or you can apply it 3 days later. It's just a buildable, natural tan, and it goes on clear, so it's easy for them. They can wear clothes, they can function throughout the day, and it's safe for the face, but we recommend our facial products just because they're easier for that type of skin. So self tanner, 8% of the active ingredient. Originally it was going to be an extender lotion, and it was too dark, and everyone loved it as a self tanner. So funny story, it was originally an extender, and we realized it was making them too dark on top of a spray tan, and they loved it as a self tanner. So this was an accidental oops. Wonderful product, one of our best sellers. Our partners buy it all the time. It does not compete with a spray tan, I promise you. Men love it because it goes on clear and they don't feel like they're putting a makeup on. It just has really natural results. Some tips with this product with applying, and when you will want to tell your clients this. When we apply self tanner, you want to apply it in a circular motion and not an up and down motion. Up and down will tend to have streaks. You want to really work it in a circular motion. I like to start where the sun hits and massage it into where the sun does not hit. So whenever you, just like with a spray tan, whenever you're applying the product, you want to mimic how the sun tans you. So tell your clients this because it's really important that they're not like applying it like a regular lotion. They need to have all of this in mind when applying. Then when they're done, we always recommend to do the blending butter, which we'll go over that product later, in the problematic areas. But the biggest thing is to immediately wash your hands after. Now, when you wash your hands, you want to make sure that you're applying soap and you're rubbing them together under the water. Make sure that you're getting in between the fingers, and then you take a rag afterwards and you dry and you get in those places like in between the fingers. So the drying is just as important as the washing, because the drying is a way to scrub all of that excess product on the skin off. So wash with water and dry, and take a few more minutes to dry and scrub dry on the palms. The skin is really thick on the palms and it can get trapped in between the fingers. So those two steps are really important when you're done applying the self tanner.